Hi, it's UKnaturals.
Hi.
Us. I'm Rachy.
I'm Naomi.
Our videos is going to be based on our lives, our journeys through natural hair, what products we use, what techniques we use, just everyday life. Like, it's going to be just our hair, our lives, our journeys.
See our moans and our groans back here. It'll be quite entertaining.
Yeah. One of the reasons we did it is because being in the UK, you're very limited to the information you get, you're very limited to the products you get. And to be quite honest, there's just a lot of American YouTube channels, so there's not a lot of people catering to the UK. So we decided to do one for the UK.
Hope that, you know, the journeys that we go through and the experiences that we are going to go through, that you may be able to relate to it, and we can kind of help each other out. Because we're not hair gurus or anything, we're just normal people.
Yeah, we're not scientists. We don't know a lot about the technical.
Not the technical, but you know, we're here to help you and you're here to help us.
Yeah. I'll tell you a bit about my journey, hair story. I am 23. Don't look 23, look about 16. I've been natural all my life. I've never relaxed or permed or anything like that. The reason I'm more into natural hair now than I was in the past is because I didn't actually know about moisturising and sealing and deep conditioning and stuff, honestly, until earlier this year. My routine has been just wash, blow dry, straighten, go. I didn't know about, like, really, okay, I would grease my scalp, but I didn't know about sealing and moisturising and the pH of your hair, because it was never really taught to me. Nobody, to be quite honest, over here talks about it in general conversation. So you're very limited to that information. And my thing was, when I was in school, I was like known as the black girl with the long hair. So to make my hair longer, I would always straighten it. That's all I did. It would be wash, blow dry, straighten. I would never actually wear my hair like this because, to be quite honest, I didn't know how to keep it like this. I went to the hairdressers, we will not say the name, but I actually went there and said to them, can you make my hair stay curly? And she was like, yeah, like, we'll do it for you. And to be quite honest, this hairdresser is quite known in the area as being a natural hairdresser. That's all I'm saying, but she didn't know what she did. And I went there, she washed my hair, she put all this stuff in it, put me on the hairdryer. So I thought, you know, this is the normal thing. But then she put my hair in bantu knots, and I was like, okay, you're gonna take them out? She's like, no, when you wake up tomorrow, just take them out. Mind you, the next day was my first day of university, so it was like, okay, I'm going to university with hair that I don't know what to do with because this woman hasn't told me what to do with my hair. And I took them out, and my hair was literally like this, like up this high, but yeah, about this high. And I was like, what do I do now? Like, how do I didn't know about, like, shaking it out. Well, I shook it out, but nothing worked. I tried to blow dry it, nothing worked. And then I said to myself, I can't do this, so I'm gonna go back to straightening my hair. In the past, my hair was longer to about here, straightened, and it started breaking really badly because I didn't know how to look after it. And it got to the point where my hair was like 2 different levels. It really got to this like length. And I had to actually cut my hair really short just to get rid of the dead ends and all the split ends. And from then, it's never really grown. Like, it's never really been the same. So I thought to myself, I need to actually sit down and how am I going to make this get back to how it was? So I randomly was on YouTube and found this video from Taryn916. I love you, Taryn. And I fell in love with her hair, and I was like, wait a minute, she's got hair very similar to mine. Maybe she can help me. So carried on watching her channel, and I started thinking to myself, do you know what, I'm going to do this. Like, at first it was, let me try and get my hair to this length journey. Now, to be quite honest, I don't actually care about growing it long, because I've had long hair. I know how it feels to have long hair, and I'm not saying I wouldn't love it back, because I would, because I miss it, but it's not my main goal. My main goal is to keep my hair healthy and thick and keep my curls popping and, you know, keep it the best it can be in its natural state. Because I think people get too obsessed with the length, like these length checks, and I did a length check, and I couldn't even tell you what the length was before, but I did the length check because I didn't really care. But I've got to the point now where I'm like, I don't actually care. Like, I can see it growing, but it's not a big thing to me. So right now my journey is to just have better, healthier hair. If it grows longer, it's a bonus, which I would love, but it's not really my main goal. So you won't hear me saying, oh, let's check in the end of August. That's just not me. I'm not going to do that. I may say to you, I've blow dried my hair and it's grown longer, but I'm not going to, you know, get the measuring tape out and measure it. It's not me. And I have stopped using heat, which was my main thing I used. Straighteners and curling irons and blow dryers were like my best friends. Now I stopped using heat for about 7 months. I think I did blow out once, which if you're on Twitter, you know about my disaster. I blew out my hair. It looked amazing, and then the next couple of days it was breaking, and I just wanted to cry. But yeah, I did one blowout and I'll do another one probably until this time next year. But yeah, I think straight hair to me, I've done it for so long that I appreciate the difference. I appreciate. I'm starting to love my hair more. I loved it before. Like, if you knew me way back, you know that's all I really talk about. But now I've appreciated it more. I like the fact that there's a natural hair community that's coming and becoming one, because in the UK we know it isn't. No, like you walk down the street and people, is that a wig? Is that a piece? That's not your hair. Are you mixed race?
Yeah.
You got Indian in you. You can't be black. So it's very I like what's happening, put it that way. That's why I think we've started this, not to just jump on the bandwagon, but right now natural hair is blowing up, and you've got people like Salons that everybody loves. So she's one of the poster children for natural hair right now. We see her on the vlogs. But we're just here to share our experiences.
Well, I'm Naomi, as you all know. I started my natural hair journey so long ago. I was like, I used to have long hair. Hair down to back here in school.
Yeah, long hairs.
And throughout school, I was told, you know, I was always being called the coolie girl. Now, you know, when, you know, in school, it's like everyone's called coolie girl if you have good hair.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as good hair. There's no such good thing as good hair, bad hair. It's just hair. Now, my mum is mixed. She's half Indian, half black. So, as some people say, I've got a bit of an advantage, which I don't think so, because my hair was just the same as everybody else. It's just a little bit more curlier. All through school, I had that. I used to wear my hair back in ponytail because I just couldn't stand it. I just couldn't stand it. But when I got to 16 and I was, you know, doing my GCSEs and I was to leave school, I cut all my hair off. Completely just cut it off. Couldn't be bothered. And my gran went mental. Why did you cut your hair off for? Didn't you know your hair was your beauty? And I had this for a long time and a lot of negative reactions within my family. But I thought, do you know what? It's only hair, it will grow back. Yeah. So from the age of like 16 all the way through until like my 20s, chopping and changing, natural hair, straight hair, natural hair, straight hair. Just couldn't make up my mind. And then back in 2008, I done another big chop because I just thought, I've just had enough again, cut it all off. And I grew it, and I started growing it for a long time. And then I got a bit of length. I think my curls twist came to back here. I thought, oh, I relaxed it. Just, And I just thought, oh my gosh, like, and then I started thinking, okay, Naomi, what are you really doing with your hair? Because eventually, your hair will stop growing, and I was frightened that my hair wouldn't grow back again if I kept relaxing it. So, February 2011, I cut it all off again. And I'm sure, like, I'm gonna do a whole hair diary thing, timeline that you can see what I've done to my hair. But I actually cut it all off, and the barber went all off. No, don't even skim. I just want it all off. And I was actually bald. 6 months later, I've got some more hair. But now that I'm 30 now, yeah, I'm 30.
She doesn't look 30, does she?
I'm 30.
She's not 30, she's lying.
I'm 30. And I just thought to myself, like, I'm going to be 31 at the end of this year. And I just thought, whoa, something needs to be done. Like, where am I actually going in life? Not just about, because for me, it's not so much of a hair thing. It's just about me. A self-love thing for me. And I've got a 12-year-old daughter, well, she's going to be 12 next month. And I just thought I have to show her some kind of example on where I'm going within myself. And she's not into the hair, the whole relaxing the hair. She likes her natural hair. And I think that has a lot to do with me. Because even though I've relaxed my hair so many times, coloured it, I've done it, all, you name it, I've done it. I've always shown her that you, within yourself, whether your hair is naturally straight, curly, you just should love yourself.
Yeah.
And that's what I believe in. Yeah. And it's just made me realise that having naturally long curly hair, good hair, isn't a bad thing. It's something that you should embrace. And so I just want to be able to show other people that it doesn't matter what your hair looks like.
Yeah.
You are you. There's the song Indian Iris says, I am not my hair. Well, yeah, you kind of are. I think you are. Your hair makes you you.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be taken on a new, journey through this new whole turning 30 thing. I'm going to be locks in my hair.
Turning 30, we're still looking 20.
Yeah, thanks. No, seriously though, I'm going to be locks in my hair. And I've made my appointment within the next week or two. And to get my hair started on locks. Now, this is something that if any of you out there have been thinking about locks in your hair, I'm not quite sure, embrace it. I mean, don't go into it half-heartedly. Know that this is something that you want to do, because once you've done it, and there's no turning back. And the reason why I'm doing it, another reason why I'm doing it as well, because I'm not patient. My hair is now at 6 months, and I'll leave it till February, and I'm like, oh, okay, I've got a bit of length. And I know I will be tempted to chop it off. And I just feel that if I had left my hair from 2009, my hair would have been longer than it is now, obviously.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to be doing that. So hopefully you're going to, travel with us and see me at the same time and see how I'm progressing. Because I know that if you lot are watching, I know that I've got to stick at this. And I will do.
Make sure you're on her.
I will stick at it. Promise me. But no, I just hope that, for all the UK people out there that are thinking of going natural, who are natural, know that there is a lot more of us out here.
Yeah.
And it's not, like Rachel said, it's not just a fad we're jumping on. It's something that two people who have the same interests have just come together.
Yeah.
And what you will find is that we're two total different people, two different lives, two different dramas.
Yeah.
Two
different experiences.
Two different experiences. And you will find that there may be a lot of things that you'll be able to relate to.
Yeah.
And for those of you who do have children out there, hopefully one day, like my daughter's not too shy, kind of bring her in, and then you can kind of get her point of view on what's being natural, because from when I was natural in my time, I know completely different how she is now, because there's so much TV and media about, and straight hair, how having straight hair is important. So hopefully, we'll interview her and see how she feels about having the whole natural hair thing, and having a mum who is going for it at the same time, because I know it must be really frustrating. But so that's me. That's a bit about me, and
Yeah. So we're just gonna be here trying to help not just our UK viewers or the UK naturals, everyone. Like we're not, like we said, we're not scientists. We don't know everything about. We're not natural hair gurus. We're not geniuses in hair. We're just giving our experiences about what we know and what we've learned and what we're still learning, because every day we're still learning new things. So we're still really sharing and saying our opinions and stuff. If anything, the thing that makes our channel different is you will see more of everybody else's views and opinions on natural hair in the UK.